Should I keep my camera off?
Try it on. Hello? Try it on if you
Well, I
want.
haven't got a top on as well, though.
Oh, right.
Because I've just got out of the shower. I don't want to put my top on yet because I'm still wet. Can I?
I got my pyjamas on.
I have to admit, I was wondering what the fuck that was. Do you wear that? It's a shirt. It's like a...
Yeah, it's a... I don't know, someone sent it to me and I wear it.
Someone send... Why did they send you pyjamas?
Oh, I can't be bothered. You really just got out of the shower?
Yeah, look, I'll do a quick flash.
Fuck off. Fuck off!
Isn't that horrible? I was all hunched over, so I looked like...
It's the way you're looking over your left shoulder or whatever. Oh, my God.
Do you want to see me nude? Here's a little taster. Horrible. Fuck, I really hated that. Please don't clip that.
Oh, really? God, that was weird.
Yeah, I was hunched over and it looked like I had tits. Well, I've got tits. I hate my body. Anyway.
Just let you get that out of your system.
Doesn't matter what I do.
No.
Better? Safe.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah.
I'm eating really badly the last like 2 months.
Yes. Fucking love it.
It's been a slow...
Let's balloon you up, boy. And then
happening.
we got Series 7 on our hands.
I went to bed thinking about I'm not going to eat shit today.
Right. I was going to ask you. I don't want to talk about bloody weight and food. It's what the pod is.
Yeah.
Have you? Because you obviously lost a lot of weight and you do a lot of running, but a majority of it is in the kitchen, I imagine.
What? How you eat? Rather than running.
So have you been eating well for a couple of years?
No, like a good balance. I was like. Right, I stopped drinking. I haven't had anything to drink for about a year.
Alcohol?
Yeah.
Haven't you?
No, nothing.
You're not missing it?
No. So I sort of thought that the calories, like I think subconsciously I was like, that's loads of calories. So I can, I can basically treat myself in other areas, and that's got out of hand, basically.
Do you eat at night?
Yeah.
What, even when you're with Petra?
Yeah, I'm not to say, but I bring stuff back and she go, oh.
What will you eat in the evening? Like a typical evening?
Okay, so we had, what did we have? We had the other night, well, this is bad because we got in after going to Thames Ditton. I had couple of sandwiches and then like some chocolate.
Oh yeah, but that's not like if you weren't working, working as much and you were just at home and it's Wednesday night.
Chocolate's been the problem. I bring chocolate into the house, and like Petra goes, don't like, and I go, and then it's terrible. I hate it. I go, and I do like a cheeky, oh no, I'm naughty, and she's like, no, seriously. And then she goes...
I like that so much.
She likes it.
I think our bodies are built differently because I don't go anywhere near chocolate and sandwiches at night.
I never used to.
Yeah, but if I did that, honestly, I'd be filling this Zoom screen. I'd be massive.
Well, I can feel creep.
Really?
Yeah. I can feel creep.
Because when we filmed last year, you were very on it with what you were eating, as in, you had puddings in the evening, you didn't eat much.
No, like, I think it's just like...
Welcome, this is Chatterbix. Welcome to Chatterbix.
I think what it is like doing it, like I don't know, like if you're like a bodybuilder or something, it's like He's just doing it forever. It's mental, isn't it?
Boring.
Yeah.
I'm bored of this conversation. I'm fucking bored of it. I'm bored of it. Absolutely bored of it.
Well, I'm glad I brought it up. You just shouted in my face. I'm bored of it.
I'm so sick of it.
Yeah, anyway. But this is what I'm going through, and I woke up thinking about it. I also, right, I'm doing this thing. I'm doing the run, and I'm doing this thing where I'm trying to do more press ups, and I'm going backwards because I'm sort of, I can't go any further because I'm putting weight on. And I want to. I think I'm doing. You know when you're kind of going, you're doing all the wrong things. I need to focus on the food. Get that. I'm doing other stuff to allow me to eat badly, and that's not good.
Are you going to bed late?
Yep.
I think that's a massive one. Going to bed early.
I don't go to bed like late is 11.
Yeah.
Is that low?
Should be in bed. Lights out 10.
Right. You know that fitness bloke I told you about? I've been Googling him, and he's like that ultimate thing. He said this thing. He said, "Oh, you know all these fitness people? They have this competition I told you about." And he said, they said, "What gave you the edge?" And he said his personal life outside of training was what gave him the edge, because he had all this mad thing. He said it's all in your head. So he took out any sort of like toxic people from his life. He said he was in a toxic relationship, and he also said his sleep. So he would have this light on in his room that would slowly come up. That's what woke him up. So it was like, even in the winter, it was like the sun coming up on you. And all these things, he said it's all about sleep and stuff like that. I was flicking between that and other stuff, so I wasn't taking it in too much. But
between that and Netflix.
Bit of Only Fools and Horses. So you're not doing anything at the moment? Or
Me? Fitness?
Yeah.
I'm doing my running. The best, oh, this is so boring. I can't be bothered. I just imagine listening to this trash. Crap. Just want to have a bit of a laugh, mate.
I'm sorry for bringing up what's going on in my head.
I was imagining being on Radio 1 then.
Oh, do you know what?
Come on, let's do this. Let's do this.
I was thinking about, like, it being asked. I genuinely thought about this the other day, about being asked to cover for someone's shift on a radio show.
Well, yeah, so did I. Do you know why I did? Because I heard Rob did Radio 2, Rob Beckett. I was like, why aren't we ever being asked to do anything?
Well, you go.
I'll tell you why, because the producers can't see past what we do here. We could not swear. We could keep it nice and light.
But, no, can I just say, why don't you take a risk and turn the format on its head and give it to two...
I'm pissed off that people... Matthew Crosby, Ed Gamble, James Aker, they all got goes on XFM. It pisses me off.
I really thought you were I thought you were singling out Matt Crosby then. Matt Crosby gets a go. Why do you give Matt Crosby
It pisses me off. Give us a go.
Like all interviews, it's about shouting it, give us a go.
What's that? Just give us a go.
Give us one. Right, one late night shift.
No, not a late night shift. A morning show.
Yeah, late night
Give us a morning show. Not a late night fucking shift.
What one would you do? Radio 2.
Right, we're not Radio 2, I get that. But why is Rob Radio 2? What does he do?
Why are we not Radio 2?
I don't know.
What's the difference anyway? What's the difference between...
Well, Lisa Tarbuck's Radio 2, and I can't do what she does.
Yeah, but...
I can do what she does. I just choose not to do what she does. I can do it with my eyes closed.
But my idea is let us do what we do. Like anyway, why do we have to change?
Yeah, I agree. Just an email to say, would you be interested is all I want. I'll probably turn it down.
So it's a risk-free email.
Just give us a go.
There must be someone who is involved in radio who had the power to do that, listens to this.
Of course there is. No one gets in contact. Same with TV. No one gets in contact and go, oh, let's give them their own show where they just shoot the breeze.
Their own show. Little own show. That's all they are.
Like you said, they're not willing to. They're not willing to.
All right. I got a question. Right. I got a question. Do you remember when before you started running gigs, you said, fucking hell, why don't gigs take more risk on acts? Then you started running a gig and you went, I totally get.
Listen, I wouldn't put us anywhere near a radio station.
Yeah, exactly. If you ran a radio station,
just
would you
giggling? Imagine being the producer looking through the windows, just us.
You shutting me down because I'm having a cheat day. I don't want to talk about your fucking cheat day. I'm bored of your cheat day.
You know, I've had a little fantasy where
I have loads to embarrass.
Where we're asked to do like Devon radio station, and we create a little stir, and people start listening to the station.
Fuck me. That's exactly what I've had. That's exactly what I've had. Where basically it's like Rocky, basically, where someone gives us a chance on Devon Air. And we basically create this thing, and everyone, basically they go, there's listeners from all over the bloody country now. We've got them from all over the world.
Right. Bloody, we don't need them.
Well, we seem to, because we just banged on about it.
It's because we were born in the 80s. We don't need them.
This is a radio show. This is our radio show.
Yeah, well done.
No, well, you didn't twig until 10 seconds before me.
I just want to sit in a studio and feel
important.
Yeah, behind a desk.
You want to have a mic.
Look at this.
Fucking hell, mate. Sort that out. Jesus,
you know what that is?
It's a load of crap in the corner of your room.
No, it's a prop from the film.
Oh, is it? What is it? Show me again. Oh, God, I can't tell what it is. Is it a trolley? A trolley with a thing in it?
It's a bike for the start of the whatever. Basically, I got a big prop from the film going, I might do that, I might clean it up. I got it in here, I was like, fuck's sake. It's about 80 foot long. I'm like, I'm getting rid of that and I'm hiring a skit.
Petra banned me from bringing it home about 10 years ago because you go, that'd be fun, that's a fun bit of memorabilia.
Yeah.
Gets dust for about 5 years and you go, what's that again?
Well, I thought, maybe over the next 5 years of the film will gain a little bit of people go, someone will want that with 30 grand or something.
Let's have fantasy hour where we tell each other what little secret little dreams we have about the industry.
I saw a photo of Rob Beckett sat in the Radio 2 radio station, whatever it is, station, I don't know.
It is a radio station, yeah.
And he's just sat behind his desk without a care in the fucking world.
I know, he does.
He's got a pair of training shorts on because he's about to go to some, I don't know, football match, or he couldn't give a fuck. And they're all like, hey, Rob, sit down, mate. What do you want? Cup of tea? Da, da, da. Yeah, whatever. They fucking love him. Why aren't we given that opportunity?
Well, mate.
No, this is a genuine question.
No,
Are we not good enough? We're not good enough.
We're not palatable enough.
There's no way Wallflower haven't been asked to do it. They've been asked. They're just too busy.
Well, as I'm saying that, like they don't have dead air. They wouldn't create dead air. That's what I think. But you can't, like, traditionally radio stations can't have dead air, right?
Well, we wouldn't have dead air because we'd be too nervous.
Well, that's not helping the sales pitch, is it? We'd just be really nervous, so we'd just chatter like madmen. I would. God, can you imagine me in an actual radio station?
I think I'd just be staring at you going, I'm out. I think I'd feel like that on a panel show. Why is Joe doing that? I'd love to be on a panel show the same night you are.
I couldn't think of anything worse.
Staring at one another.
Just fucking
staring at one another. They come over to me. Thoughts on the last round, David? No, I'm all right. I'm just, I'm fine, thanks. You carry on. I'm just having a look.
Oh God! I'm genuinely thinking about how much I'd hate myself after doing a radio show with you on Radio 2.
I think we'd be bloody good, mate.
Good.
Really good.
I think you'd go home and talk to Naomi and go, I just didn't recognise him. I don't know what happened.
No, I did recognise him. I completely recognised him.
He went into full-blown fucking...
Yeah, but you would go home and say to Petra, I don't know why he's in the bloody room with me if he turns up and doesn't actually do anything.
Just looks down his nose at me for 2 hours.
Why is he even there if he's not actually going to talk?
And this is why they don't phone us.
Right.
All right, if they hire us, you have to make us comfortable.
Who?
We have the radio station. If they hire us, we have to
create
be made
an environment where we will blossom.
Yeah, so work around us. If you really want us, really want us, change everything for us. That's all I'm saying, because at the moment we would not feel comfortable.
Genuine question. How did Ed Gamble get on XFM? How did Matt Crosby get on it? How did Rob get on that? How does it happen?
I think I know this. I think.
What? Yeah.
What?
No, I'm very excited.
I think. I thought you knew something.
And you know Ellis and
Rob,
John?
Yeah.
They made a fucking pilot tape.
Yeah, no, that's what I think they do. That's what I was going to say to you.
Well, we've got 200 hours of a fucking pilot tape.
Yeah, well, let's not send any of those to them.
Can you imagine what our pilot tape would be like? Hey, how you doing? Hey.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. It would be, let's send something in a bit different.
Yeah, but they could...
Do you really want a radio show?
No, because I'd have to go up to London.
No, you wouldn't. We'd be working on our terms.
But why bother doing a radio show?
Well, what's the fucking point of all of this then?
I was looking at Mark Goldbridge on a United Stand.
Right, I've got to tell you something about him quickly.
Go
Sorry. When I was in Bulgaria,
yeah,
I put my telly on, and the first thing that came up is a smart TV. Someone had been watching YouTube, and all of his videos are on the screen. Really made me laugh. The last person had been sat there watching him for, looks like hours. It was just...
Well, I watched Man United against Liverpool last night, and the game finished. I immediately put his channel on. And Naomi looked at me and said, you get something from him, don't you? What is it? What is it that you get from him?
A closeness.
It is a community. Anyway, he runs a Man United football channel on YouTube. So he will get, if he does a live show, he'll get, I don't know, between 30 and 50,000 people watching on YouTube. He's now doing a transfer show on TalkSport.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
On a Friday night. He gets 7,000 people.
So how many does he get on his?
About, I would say, between 20 and 50.
Wow. And he gets less on the commercial show.
Yeah.
We have just hit the nail on the head there. Don't need him. I looked at the pet.
Why does Rob do it? Rob must do it. I guess. Why does Reed do it then?
Don't know, but let's get him on. Let's get him on.
Honestly, we've asked so many questions to Rob and he doesn't answer them.
Mainly because he's got better things to do.
I'd be awful. Well, I'm awful on this, but I'd be awful in the studio. People watching.
As I say, but it would have to be, if they want what we want, what we've got, then you're going to get something different. Take it or leave it. We could. Why does Rob do it?
Do you remember when we had Ellis on the football podcast?
Yeah.
And just how
natural he was.
How natural, how sort of quick of mind and anecdotal. I was like, oh yeah, he's on radio. He can put it out of the bag. Like one of us would at least have to be like that.
I feel that would have to be me, but I don't have it.
So who is it when it's... Let's listen to Ed and Matt.
Well, I think Matt... I imagine Matt's the
anchor, isn't he?
Yeah, Matt's the captain, I should imagine, and Ed's the live wire.
Right, I was annoyed the other night. I was watching cricket, and it went to a break. It's bloody Ed Gamble doing the little... Is it idents or whatever in between? Something like pulling a car off of a van going, and here he is, and you know, where they link it to the sport. I was like, why is he doing it? He doesn't like cricket. He hasn't played cricket once in his life. Why aren't I doing those?
Hi, Ed. Hope you're well, mate. The third kick in Ed's hand in the pod so far today. Perfectly lovely man.
I'm not having a go at Ed. I'm just giving me the option to do those idents.
You know he's the host. Do you know he's the new judge on my favourite programme, The Great British Menu?
What is the Great British Menu?
Oh, it's fantastic, where top chefs from around the country, they go from county to county or area to area, and the four I think it's four best chefs, they cook a meal, and then the winner goes through to the next round, and it's all to cook at this banquet, and the banquet's like a celebration. I don't know, one time it's for like the Jubilee, and then one was for like the banquet.
Where do they go around the country?
So like they'll have Kent and Sussex, say, so it'd be like the best professional chefs in Kent and Sussex. They'll cook like a starter, a main, and a dessert.
Where? At a restaurant?
In the studio.
Oh right.
And then they'll go. And then they'll choose a winner, and they'll go to the next round, and then they do all the counties. Then they go to like the winner from Kent and the winner from London, and then basically, eventually they'll cook a banquet. So the person who cooked the best starter in the country will cook the starter. And anyway, it's just brilliant because it's a cooking show. And Ed's one of the judges. He eats the food because I guess off the back of doing off menu. So off menu has got him, because he does a food one. So
imagine being Ed listening to this. Fucking rein it in, lads.
Also, I can't believe I just said doing a food one. That's like the least descriptive way to tell this anecdote. So because he does a food one, anyway. So So what's our spin-off? Is my point.
Well, I like that we do breakfast shows. It's a breakfast show. I like that you can involve Weetabix and
they're bringing back Big Breakfast, aren't they?
Exactly. That's what my point. Why don't you get us involved? Oh, because you're 48 and we want to.
47. I'm 47. I'm a year younger.
Do you know 30 and 40? Right. Is there any producers out there? 30 and 40-year-olds enjoy having fun as well. So you might be in your late 20s and early 30s and to think we
don't enjoy stuff as much as the 20-year-olds. I would say.
Just make a new breakfast show.
Right, okay, let's be honest. This is never talked about. The industry is ageist. Wouldn't you say? Fucking hell, I want to bleep that already.
I might loop that at the end of it.
The industry is age. What's it? Ageist. The industry is ageist. Really don't want that to go out now. Please bleep it.
No, it's all right. Well, I just want to listen to Ed and Matthew Crosby on XFM. I just want to hear how they do it.
They just enjoy themselves, probably.
Yeah, but they must have demons. Right, there we go.
Well, we do Sunday mornings 8 till 11, and so it doesn't feel like work because there's no one else in the office. Right. Yeah. It feels like we've broken into a radio station. Yeah.
Right, that pisses me off. That really pisses me off.
What the hell pissed you off about that?
The XFMs have just allowed them to go in on a Sunday, and it's like, oh, no one's there. It's like we've broken into her. We just fuck around with there. That annoys me.
Okay.
So they can play fast and loose at these stations.
No, they're probably not. It's probably well organised. They've probably got a car there and back.
No, I bet it isn't. I bet they go in. There's like one person. They go, "Hello Ed, hello Matt. You're right, yeah."
Don't believe it. I reckon there's a car there, car back. There's someone to greet them. Producer.
Yeah, but I imagine half the office aren't there.
Well, it's Sunday, yeah, but
that's what I mean.
It's not them on their own.
Do you remember when we did Rob's Virgin show? No one was there.
Were they?
No one was in the building. It was like hardly anyone there.
What day did we go in?
It was a Sunday, I think.
I think it was I think it was a Saturday, wasn't it? Well, it's probably weekend. Yeah, probably weekend because most of the staff work Monday to Friday.
I guess Ed and Matt Crosby, they're 10 years younger than us. That's just dawned on me.
Matt's 40-ish.
Is he?
Let's have a look.
How old's Ed?
Ed must be.
Yeah.
Is he?
Try getting that job in 10 years, Ed. You won't have a hope in hell, fella.
He'll have earned his money by then.
Yeah, he'll earn his money. He'll be doing fine.
He'll have a couple of financial advisors now. 42. Who's your
Matt Crosby?
Yeah.
He's 42. Fuck.
Yeah. He was in the IT crowd.
Who?
Matt Crosby.
Wow. Do you know, I've told you the first time I saw Matt Crosby do stand-up.
No.
There's literally no story here. But
yeah, I saw him.
I remember being intimidated by him. I just thought he was brilliant.
He was very good.
He's one of the first people, because when you start out, you do shit nights, obviously. That's unfair. You do nights where there are amateur comedians, so a lot of them.
No, they're shit nights because they're not supported, and then everyone, it's hit and miss.
Yeah, and I remember doing a night like that, and Matt was on. I didn't know who he was. I just thought, oh, you're a step above, just with your little ideas and your.
Yeah, he's brilliant. I remember him as well. Exactly the same thing.
Really stood out.
He and then he started doing his Pappy's stuff, and then I saw their show in Edinburgh, and I was like, oh god, they were like, you know when people like they're really good and like 2 years, like they'd been going like 6 months, and people, these people that are like really good straight away, and you're like, I don't know, it's not good for the brain because you're like, you just want everyone to take ages to get good.
Yeah, weird. Oh, God, fucking hell, weird. Anyway.
When you first saw him, did you think he was going to...
Do you know, I felt intimidated by him. Because I didn't know anything about him.
Loads of people made me feel like that. Loads. Yeah.
I mean, this would have been in the first year, so I had no relationships with anyone on the circuit and didn't know him at all. Yeah, I felt really intimidated. I thought, oh, I can't. Yeah, anyway.
I couldn't talk to Lee Bannard because I knew that he'd been in the So You Think You're Funny final. I literally just stood next to him going, fucking hell, that's Lee Bernard. And that was at Laughing Horse, Kingston. No, Richmond.
So, are we giving up with the old radio show?
No, all right, seriously, would you like to have a tryout on a radio show? A channel, radio station, whatever. Let's put it out there. Do we want the opportunity to do a trial at XFM or Radio X? Or
all right. Do you?
Well, I'm enjoying your passion about it.
Do you? Do you want it? I'll be honest with you, I don't want it.
No, I don't want it.
No. The idea of them going, okay, you don't have to come to London, but you've got to go down to Plymouth. There's a studio there. Oh, forget it. No. Got to go down to Plymouth on a Sunday morning. No, I'm not doing that. You got to go down to Plymouth on a Wednesday night. No, not doing that.
What about if they really, what's it? Where someone really tries to get you to do it? Not coerce. You know, where they wine and dine you about it. What's that fucking word? Oh. Stuart Goldsmith in this moment, when on his podcast, says there's all these people screaming the word now.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. I was just thinking about going down to Plymouth.
I know, I gathered that.
So I don't actually want it. Do you know what? The whole episode's been a little bit. Just to keep the...
Oh, I didn't think. I thought you wanted to.
Have you seen people in radio stations and thought, "Oh, well, we mind a bit of that"? Just
yeah,
for a fleeting moment.
Yeah, well, I saw Chris Moyles in it. We've spoken about this, but when you see Chris Moyles' booth and stuff, you're like, well, that looks fun. But then I listen to them on the radio and think it sounds quite high pressured. I don't think the people that do those shows, it's easy for them. It has to be, and it would not be easy for us. Like Zoe Ball and stuff, she doesn't have any problem filling the time and everything, so it's just piece of piss. And you need to be easy because there's stuff everywhere, there's people, and you know, it looks quite hectic. And people...
Honestly, why does anyone... I'm not... No. Why does anyone listen to this? But then I thought, that felt a bit disingenuous.
Just wrapping yourself up in knots over there. Right, do you know what we need to fucking do, if I'm honest? We need to work out the fucking parameters that we're comfortable in and just stay in that, basically. Don't do any bits. Don't fall into any... We'll have a bit alarm. Let's pace, or just bleep it out. Also go... It's disingenuous, because I was thinking about yesterday because obviously it did haunt me yesterday, having done a bit. And I was in the shower afterwards going, well, you can just delete it, but we won't. We'll still put it out. so that played on my mind. I go, well, why are we putting it out there if we hate it so much?
Warts and all. Because it's warts and all.
Because
it's real life, and that's what people like. They don't like the polished versions of people's lives.
It's hardly polished. Just cut out the bit you hate so much.
Warts and all.
Lovely and sort of fresh and new.
No, you've washed them as well. Dry clean is some proper cleaning, is it?
I think it is, isn't it?
No, I don't think it is. I think they just sort of... I don't know, what is it supposed to be?
What is the point of dry cleaning then?
Well, I don't think it's as thorough as going through the laundry.
Right. We've just listened to that.
Is it better than ours?
Now we're going to... now I'm just randomly going to go to one of ours. Oh, fucking hell. That was the latest one, so I'm randomly going to go to one of ours.
Yeah. Because you don't know. We're hoping it doesn't go wrong with it. So I said to them, we're going to buy that, and in the first week, the fucking...
Right, okay.
Oh, God.
So I've been looking at old MOT histories of shit cars.
Same. It's all right.
More or less the same, isn't it?
Yeah. So what?
More or
Why?
less the same.
Why is
Slightly less likable. Oh, what?
Why? Why 14 places difference? Why do you
Because
prefer...
Ramesh has got a big old profile. Sorry. Mate, you might not like the truth.
Well, me? Oh, no, I'm killing myself.
The public.
Oh, the public.
But why
Okay.
has he got a big profile? Because people like him. Tom's got a big profile. Oh, shut up.
As far as anyone knows, I left the conversation 7 minutes ago.
It's quite a nice little test, that. Are you there? Is anyone there? Should I do a podcast on my own?
I think you do.
I'm not talking now for ages.
No, you're on a roll. Well, I've got to go anyway.
I've spoken way too much over the last month. I'm stopping. I'm reining it in.
Well, no, it's good. I've started to play a little game on my phone. I've downloaded some games on my phone for this pod, which I play.
I've noticed the only time you open up is about your body because you're comfortable in that arena.
I'm not comfortable in that arena.
Hang on, I just want to hear a bit of Wolfer now.
This is an advert. This big job interview tomorrow. Get it from What's the matter, son?
Shit, I need to go.
Fuck. Tomorrow. Come on in.
Go on then. See you later. I'm going to carry on. See ya.
Fucking 6. Oh, you'll still be here tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I'm just going to run through all the top 10 pods and see what's good about them.
All right. See you later.
Cheers.